the manufacturing firm.
Okay, thank you very much, brothers. So maybe we can have also a short discussion about your experience. You all, I believe, looked at these 8 questions, how you find some answers. Was it easy for you? How was your experience? If anyone wants to share her or his experiences, it will be also good for us. Or we looked at only the 8 points, not 24. But also some of you already mentioned the further points like raw materials, distributors, parent company. So which one in this 8 boxes or maybe the 24 boxes was the toughest, the hardest to find out for you?
The
Financial.
It is hard to find the financial report of the company and also the owner of the company.
Thank you, sister. So, anyone with an answer for these points? When it comes to financials, I think you mentioned the financials and the owners. Who mentioned the company owners, Korean again, I think it was you, you gave the name. So how did you find this? Panjiwa, okay, but Panjiwa we already said some limited information.
And we can also get the financial status of the company at the Security Exchange Commission.
It costs. It has a cost.
I didn't
Alright.
May bayad
Okay.
Pag gusto mo makita talaga sa check mo to.
If you notice right now, so we fell way back in the old days, all the sites have no subscribes. But recently, and maybe in the other future, all sites are not given free. Maybe in the 1 year, 2 years ago, you need to pay. Even I think there's no free viewing or citing to know the information, especially in the company. So right now we are
trying to find maybe free resources.
yes. So
right?
that all resource that free now is good for us. But in the future, maybe if you don't have no money to subscribe, you can't find any information.
Yes, you cannot access the information. Yes, this is a very valid reason, brother. Have you checked some of the maybe, Chamber of Commerce websites? I don't know how it works in the Philippines, frankly, but I remember from my previous experience, there were a couple of disputes of TF2 we looked at also after intervention from the regional office. Those times, I remember there were also some Chamber of Commerce websites that you can access the owners' names and in some cases the contact information of the owners. Do you go through, do you know these websites, for instance? Maybe it's good to list those associations, contact details, website details, just to keep it handy in a file on your computers, so that when you organize garments factory, you can just click on that garments employees association website if there is some information or something like that.
I also noticed on the site that if you are a part of the company, you are allowed to click. If you are the part of one of the employee, so you can go to the site. But if you're not, you can't.
Login. May login.
Yeah, there's a lot.
There's a login.
There's a site.
There are
There are sites who ask you if you are an employee of that company, and then if you say yes,
You can log in.
then they will give you the information.
maybe that is the one of the can access if that person we know. I mean, there's a lot of here. There are a lot of unions, and there's a lot of company. If one of each are be part of the company, we can communicate. So the information that give on the site that is a part of the employee, we can research and yes, access. So to delivering or communicating on that person in a part of the company, we can gather information.
So in that case, does the website collect this person's information? So
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also some export processing zone authority websites, they show you the locators, the name of the locators, how many workers, but they will not tell you if there's a union there. So basically all these open sources give you information that are harmless. These are the things that they wanted to show you. They will not publicize those things that they don't want to show you. So we just need to be clever how to do that. And I think like the traditional way, if we have somebody inside, like how are you going to get your financial report, And if you get the financial report, you can be sued, how you manage to get that financial report, because maybe somebody inside the company has given you, and that is also give them trouble, they can be sued because these are documents. So basically what you can research in the internet are harmless for publicity, PR, they want, and these are sometimes, like in Cambodia, they show it that they are CSR compliant because they are targeting the investors, and they are not targeting the unions, who wanted to organize. So the difficulties as well is how are you going to validate the information you're getting from an open source, Since it's for a good image, then how are you going to ensure that the information you're getting is reliable, and you're reporting it to somewhere else, and then somebody will contradict this because it's only for image building. So something to remind yourself as well is how are you going to cross-check the information. You just don't report what you see in the website, because maybe this is just for publicity. How are you going to validate this data that you're saying you will get to the website of SEC, but is this something reliable? In the Philippines, they're saying there are different financial statements in the Philippines. I don't know if it's true, but it is important for researcher to also have the skills to validate, cross-check, and also how reliable the website here. Google is the most popular, but maybe we need to go beyond Google because I just did some research and I got lost, remember when you got lost, because you're given different information. So which one are you going to take as part of your report? So you need to cross-check, you need to validate, and you need a lot of common sense in terms of really identifying which is the safest, reliable source of information.
thank you, Sister Annie. Yes, especially when it comes to Google, it's easy to get lost. So you also need to know maybe using some quotation marks, some symbols to get to narrower the information you get on. Otherwise, in seconds, you can reach millions of different websites, and then which one will be your information source? So it is another question. Brother Mon already told you we will create a Dropbox file for the presentations. Maybe it can be a little bit old document, but there is one very important document how to research on Google. It is like 2-page document. It gives you some very, basic tips, like using those quotation marks and all. So we can also include this document into the toolbox. When you have time, you can just, spend maybe half an hour, 1 hour, just turn on your computer and, try those tips one by one. Then you will start using them automatically. Believe me, it happens like that. I mean, once you try something, then you will also start thinking in that direction. And it gives you some good tips. We can include them.
We also have issues on fake news. Okay, so how do you determine fake news?
Yeah.
Maybe what you're getting are fake news. Wow. Marites news.
So since I'm late, so I need to give some share of my experiences doing corporate research. First thing in doing a on my personal experience, once you have a target, first identify if this company has own website. Now, if this company has own website, check basically their annual report. Usually they always publish an annual report. Although half of it were not published really because for the eyes of the investor only, but at least we have a basis. Another thing, if we will go to financial, check the Google Finance and check the Yahoo Finance. Do not ever do a research clicking the search engine all. Just click the Google Finance tab or the Yahoo Finance tab, then type what is the name of the company and what you're looking for. So it's easy because if you will type that directly to the Google Finance or Yahoo Finance, all the finances of the related to the item that you are looking for will publish immediately. Also, I just want to share you some free websites that you can access. Some were giving, for example, 90 days. The Hoovers were giving a 90 days free trial. The Panjiva is already, you already use it. Maybe the Thomas.net give a 60 days free. Wait, I have a list here. So please kindly check out, kindly put it in your note so you can. Another thing is check if the company is a US based, because there is if we have a Securities and Exchange Commission here in the Philippines, there is also in US. It's easy to access if this company is a US based, is a US registered. No, they call it is a K10. Yeah, the K10. No, it's a K10 US, but some kind of counterpart of Securities Exchange Commission in the Philippines. But they call it a K10 form in US. So you can check it, and it's free. So you just only type the name of the company, then later on it will publish all the